Hello everyone, it's me again, your favorite guy who goes non-existent for like a month and then again comes back for no reason. But hey, what do I have for you guys this time? One of my favorite archetypes in existence, which recently just got support in Ghost of the Past, Dragunity. This is not a deck profile, please ignore these photon dragons, these are not here for deck purpose reasons, these will be my garnets for combos if I just need discards, because he's my favorite card in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. But I will have a deck profile up soon. Just looks similar to this. Ignore all this stuff as well. I will discuss these in a deck profile. But before I start, the reason why I'm making this video is because Team X Samurai just posted his amazing one card combo. This is ruining Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, and it was really bad. It wasn't even a one card combo. Like, yeah, you had to open one specific card, but when I'm talking about like combos, I say like you need even discard. I count that as a card. So like if my combo is like Ravine Phalanx and a discard, that's a 3 card combo to me. Sure, 2 of the cards are more specific, but that third card's still a card I'm gonna need. I can't just have these 2 cards and combo off, for instance. So Team X Sam, that was a 3 card combo you did, and then you showed, oh hey, I got lucky and I hit Chaos Dragon Levianeer off of my thing, and that's another negate. I don't think I can say bad words, but no. No. Team X Sam, that was very, very bad of you. Some of this, a lot of these combos as well. Team X, not Team, Phoenix Flare Phoenix. I can never remember his name off the top of my head. He did this as well. Actually, a lot of these combos I think Dragunity should be doing is also stuff that he was doing with the deck, because unlike Team X Sam, who is built like just making negates, here you can end with Goliath with Letchery in the scale, and honestly, you should be side decking a Morphage Greed, because once again he is searchable, like he is as well. And instead of like if you're against Geist doesn't use a lot of spells, they use more trap cards, for instance. So you would scale Greed instead of the other one, this one. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here, show some combos. Eventually, yes, this is similar to my deck in real life. I will show my deck profile. I'll explain stuff, but anyway, this is just combos. And the first one is going to be Ravine, Phalanx, and a discard. The reason why is because normal summon Ducks is the best play. So if you've played Dragon in the past, like way before Senators came out, you will recognize this. Man, I didn't think Ducks was in here for a second. So anyway, we'll Ravine, pitch Phalanx, add Ducks, normal summon Ducks, and activate his effect, equipping the Phalanx. Effective Phalanx will special summon himself, and then we will synchro summon for Gatorg. Doesn't matter where. We'll activate the effect of Gatorg if I can click it, adding a copy of Mist Valley Baby Rock to the hand. And then we'll discard the Baby Rock. Baby Rock's effect will trigger, we'll special summon him. And then if you have, say, Odd Eye's Revolution Dragon in hand, you can make Crystal Wing first, and then you can scale the Odd Eyes and bring back him, add the other Baby Rock, and then you make Romulus that way. But since we don't have a way to continue stuff, because, we're just here, we make Romulus. Effect of Romulus will add a copy of Dragunity Glow, which is one of the better cards now. Glow will add Mistleton. Mistleton will special summon itself by tributing Romulus, summoning himself, and his effect will equip the Gatorg, equipping him. Next, we will banish Dragunity Glow from the graveyard to special summon the Gatorg back. Using his effect, we'll add Blackwing and discard Blackwing. We'll overlay into the only reason why I think this deck is fun. JK, LOL, Dragunity is just fun in general, but a Tum makes this deck really good. Well, not really good, but he summons this thing. This thing looks cool, okay? When I was a kid, this was like my favorite card for like the longest time. So I'm really happy Dragunity plays this again. So you summon him off of a Tum, and his effects will trigger when he's summoned. He'll equip Phalanx, and Phalanx effects will trigger, summoning himself. Next, we'll make the only non-dragon in our extra deck, being Hulk. Hulk's effect will trigger, and I'll now special summon a copy of Dragunity Koos. Next, we'll use Zephyros, Bouncing Ravine, summoning back Zephyros, taking 400, and make Barca. Barca's effects will trigger. We'll equip both Tuners and Mistletoe. That's very important because later on you're going to need a Dragunity equipped with a name. Whenever you can do this, just before your Gatorg, I want to add a low for low Dragunity. So you need a random discard, doesn't matter. We'll add Remus. Next we'll use Koos's effect to special summon himself and make the only guard dragon that actually matters in this deck. And then we'll turn Leviathan and Fiber into Triple Burst, triggering Pisty, bring back Gatorg. Next, we'll just use his effect. And here we'll add Lechery or Greed if he's sighted into Greed, and we'll discard the Remus. Next, we'll use Phalanx to special summon himself, and Synchro Summon into Savage, or you can make Crystal Wing if you want to make Crystal Wing. And we'll use his effect, equipping Romulus. Personally, you will gain more attack. If you equip Hulk, you'll gain 50 or something like 150 more attack. But it's better to equip Romulus because Leviathan just has a monster equipped with a Dragunity. So if you run out of counters on him, you could banish him and bring him back out to make another level 10 synchro, like Ascalon, for instance. Next, we'll just activate Remus. We'll summon him. It will turn him into LP. And it will turn these two into Heretic Seal. And then we'll special summon back Leviathan by banishing the Barca, equipped with the Mistletoe, to summon him. His effect will once again trigger, and we'll equip any of the tuners. It does not matter. And we'll special summon the tuner, and turn them into a rehab. Next, we'll just scale this, and use LP's effect. And LP will summon Goliath. So with this, you have a bounce, an Omni Negate, a Monster Negate, no spells, and no special summons. So, fair, balanced, boring gameplay, everyone. I will come back in just a second with the next one. Alrighty, I am now back with combo number 2, being Sentinus plus Tuner, and honestly, this is one of my more least favorite end boards, just because you don't get to end on Heretic Seal, and you don't get to search Lechery in the combo, or Greed, but you still get Goliath. Anyways, normal summon Sentinus. His effect is you discard a Dragunity card, so you, in this case, discard Tuner, equipped other Tuner. If you open Koos, you'll equip Phalanx. If you open Phalanx, you'll equip Koos. If you open Remus, you probably have Dux combo instead, so there's no Ravine in this hand. We'll summon the Koos. We'll make Gatorg. Effective Gatorg. Baby Rock. Discard Rocky Boy, and we'll summon Dwayne. Once again, if you have the Odd Eyes, you can scale and pop Gatorg, so then you can have a free Crystal Ring, but we don't, so we'll just make Romulus. And we'll use Romulus's effect to add Glow, like last time. And we'll activate Glow to add a copy of Mistletoe. And we'll special summon Mistletoe by attributing Romulus, and effective Mistletoe, equipping Gatorg once again. We'll activate Glow, summon him, and activate Gator's effect. Finding the Blackwing, and then discarding the Blackwing. Here we'll make a Tum. And we'll use a Tum effect, specifically detaching Mistletoe. Summoning Leviton. We'll use Leviton's effect to re-equip Mistletoe. We'll use Zephyros' effect, bouncing Mistletoe, summoning him back. Take 400, we'll special summon Mistletoe again by attributing Leviton, summoning himself, using his effect, equipping Koos. Koos' effect will summon himself, and we will make Barca. Soul charge free. Barca will equip Koos, Phalanx, and Romulus. Pew, pew, pew. Now we're here. Alright, we'll use Koos effect, summoning himself. And we're going to link off Koos and the Xyz for Heraldic Seal. And then we just need to summon Phalanx just to summon Phalanx. No other reason. Here we have to use Leviton, summoning himself, using his effect, re-equipping Koos once again. And Koos will summon itself to make Pisty. We will then turn Leviton, if I can ever get his name right, and Heraldic Seal into Triple Burst, using Pisty to bring back Leviton, and once again re-equipping Koos. And now we will make Darkness Steel, and then turn Phalanx and Mistletoe into Savage, using his effect, and we can equip the Triple Burst. We'll use Koos' effect, summoning himself, and turn him into LP. Then we'll use Darkness Steel effect. I like to bring back Phalanx, because if I top deck Dex, I can use Dex to equip this to make another Barca. I can never remember these guys' names while I'm recording. So I'll bring back the Phalanx. And we'll turn, he'll go to the bottom of the deck because of Darkness Steel, but we'll make a repair. And then after that, we'll use LP's effect, summoning Goliath. A little more straightforward, because it is only a 2-card combo, but you don't get Letrian Scale, which is a slight downfall. But with that, that will be now combo number 2. Alrighty, I am now back with combo number 3. It's Senatus, Tuner, and any extender. That could be like, if you play Dragon Shrine, sending Dark Worm. It could be Legatus, because all you have to do is control Dragunity or Dragon Ravine to summon him. It can be Garuda. Just any way to get an extra winged beast or dragon on board is all. So once again, we'll start it out like last time with normal Senatus, discard a tuner, so in this case Phalanx, equip the other one, so in this case Koos. Effective Koos, summoning itself. We will make our copy of Gatorg, using Gatorg's effect for Baby Rock. Baby Rock will discard itself, and then Gatorg will discard the Baby Rock will summon itself because it was discarded, and then I'll use Garuda, banishing the Senatus, but you can also just summon Legatus here. If you had Dragon Shrine sending Levineer, you would have done that, not Levineer, Dark Worm, you would have done that first. Either way, your board right now should be Gatorg, Baby Rock, and any winged beast or dragon on the board. Then we'll make Romulus with these two. Romulus effect will trigger, adding Glow, activating Glow for Mistletoe. And since we already have another Dragunity on board and we don't need to tribute our Link monster, we will distribute Gatorg to summon Mistletoe. And we'll use Mistletoe's effect, re-equipping Gatorg. We'll banish to Glow, summon Gatorg, and use Gatorg for the Blackwing, discarding the Blackwing. And here we will once again make a Tum. This is pretty normal at this point. I've done this like 5 times. A Tum effect, once again, always Mistletoe. Summon Leviton. I'll never get his name for some reason. Here, you want to, once again, just equip Koos. And we'll use Koos's effect to summon himself. It's nice here because now we can just use Zephyros summoning himself by bouncing. And now we have a dragon in hand for discarding for Gator and later in the combo. Next we'll make Barca. And Barca effect will activate. And we soul charge for about pretty much 2. And we'll equip the Mistletoe for a name. Next we'll use Koos's effect to summon himself. And we will turn that Koos into a Pisty. After that, we'll turn this Heretic and Romulus into Triple Burst. Activating Pisty, bringing back Gator. Activate Gator. Here, since we have the extender, we can now search Letry. And we did earlier add back a dragon, so we will discard that dragon, which is nice. Next we'll make Darkness Steel. And we'll activate Phalanx's effect to summon himself, freeing the Barca. We will make a Borreload Savage with Gatorg and Mistletoe. Not Mistletoe, Gatorg, equipping Triple Burst. We'll banish the Barca, equip with Mistletoe, send back Leviton, using his effects. It doesn't matter what tune you equip, but here I'll equip Phalanx. We use Phalanx effect to summon himself. We'll turn him into an LP, and then use Darkness Steel's effect to bring back, I'm going to do Phalanx like I normally do. And we'll turn him into a Rehab with the Leviton. And we'll use LP's effect, summoning Goliath, scaling Letry. It sucks because we don't get an end on Heretic Seal, like you do with Dux combo, but this is still one of the stronger end boards that the deck has, and it's very consistent to do, due to you having access to a lot of extenders. But anyway, I will once again just take a quick second and get the next combo ready. I am now back once again with the next combo. More Senatus stuff, honestly probably the last Senatus combo, unless I can think of any more off the top of my head. But this time it's another extender, in quotes, but this time it's what if you hard open Dragunity Glow and you don't need to search it off a Romulus? Well, things are now a bit different, end boards are a bit stronger. I'll show you and tell you what I mean on the way. Once again, combos start out normal a little bit. Summon Senatus, equip other tuner, summon other tuner, make Gatorg, use Gatorg for Baby Rock like normal, and we'll discard Baby Rock like normal, and we'll summon him like normal. But instead of making Romulus here, like we normally would, we'll now use Dragunity Glow, adding Mistletoe. We will special summon Mistletoe by tributing, using his effect, equipping Gatorg, using Glow, summoning back Gatorg, using Gatorg's effect. This time, excuse me, we'll do it like normal. For the Blackwing, discard the Blackwing. Special summon a Tum, and use a Tum's effect. For Leviton, his effect will trigger. We will equip the Koos, and we will special summon the Koos. Next, I will be making Romulus with Leviathan and Atom. But what am I going to make this time? Well, this time I'm going to add Dragunity Divine Lance. And just to get this out of the way now, you need to do this before you make Pisty. You'll know what I mean in a second. We'll use Blackwing Zephyros, bounce back Baby Rock because it'll be a free search later on. Bring back Zephyros. And now we will equip Divine Lance to any of the two Dragunity. It does not matter. It will use its effect immediately to equip. I just do Koos. And we'll use Koos's effect to summon himself. We'll turn that one into Pisty. Next, we will make Barca with the Koos on board and the Blackwing. And now, since we lanced, we now have 3 targets, and then we'll equip Mistleton. Pew, 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 pew. That was fun. We'll use one of the Kooses. If you did a Phalanx, you would do one of the Phalanxes. And we'll make a Triple Burst. And we'll once again use Pisty's effect, bring back Gatorg. We won't use his effect yet, because right now we are still locked into only special summoning dragon monsters, so if we discard Baby Rock will not trigger the summon. So first we must link off Pisty for Darkness Steel. Now we are free to use the effect. And we will add Letri. And discarding that Baby Rock, we bounce back, triggering Baby Rock's effect to special summon himself. Now what's going to happen here in the combo will change just a little bit depending on what you want to synchro summon here. At one point at the end, we will have to use Darkness Steel to bring back a level 6. He will return whatever to the bottom of the deck, whatever you bring back, if it leaves the field. So if you want to put back Gatorg, here you will make Borreload Savage Dragon, but if you want to put back Mistleton into the deck, and you want to leave him in the graveyard for maybe extension for next turn or something, you will make Crystal Wing. So I personally like to make Crystal Wing here. Next, we will now use Koos effect to summon himself, and we'll just use Phalanx effect as well to summon himself. Special summoning the LP. So now we're locked into dragons, but doesn't really matter. That frees up our zone, so we'll bring back Leviathan, using his effect, equipping Koos. We'll use Koos's effect, summoning himself, and then we'll use Koos and Leviathan to summon a repair. Sweet. Now we'll use this dude to bring back Mistleton. Mistleton will go on the bottom of the deck. You can still bring back Gatorg if you want him in the extra deck, but I like to leave him in grave, so I'll make Savage here, using Savage's effect, equipping Triple Burst, and then once again we'll use LP's effect, not negating it with Crystal Wing, to summon Goliath, and scaling Letri. And so now, with opening Glow and incentives plus tuner, we have Savage, Crystal Wing, and a repair. Opponent can activate spells or traps if you search Greed, and you have a Goliath on board. Pretty strong on board. I only have a few more combos to show, nothing major, but hey, I'll be back once again. I am now once again back for like the 5th time. But anyway, this is another Ducks combo. This time it's what if you didn't open Phalanx, it's what if you opened Koos. Because you cannot combo the same way with 2 Kooses, because Koos locks you into Dragunity synchros if you use him for the synchro summon. So you can't make things like Crystal Wing or Savage with it. So this is the combo for that instead. We'll start off with Ravine, discarding Koos, searching ducks like normal. By the way, if you opened, instead of like Ravine, but you opened like Remus, the combo is a bit different, and I'll explain that when we get there. First, I'll normal summon ducks, use his effect, equipping Koos, summoning Koos, summoning Gatorg, Gatorg's effect for Baby Rock, affected Baby Rock because he was discarded, special summon, and once again, if you have Odd Eyes in your hand, you can make Crystal Wing first, but for the sake of the combo, we will just make Romulus, affected Romulus, add Dragunity Glow, activate Glow, adding a copy of Mistletoe. We will now special summon Mistletoe, using his effect for Gatorg. This is all very similar to all the rest of the combos at this point, pretty much. I bet you can guess what happens next. There he is. Make a Tum. A Tum's effect. Mistletoe for Leviton. Uses effect. Equipping Koos like normal. Uses effect. Summon himself. Make Hulk. Hulk's effect. Summon another Koos. Zephyros effect, bounce back Dragon Ravine, summon back himself. I'm going to reactivate Ravine, discarding any card, does not matter. To add Phalanx. If we add Phalanx here, it allows us to get a free search off of Gatorg when we bring him back off of Pisty, which is very nice. Next we'll make Barca, treating Koos as a 4, and Zephyros, using his effect, equipping both Kooses in the Mistletoe. Koos number 1, special summon. Now we will make Pisty. And now we'll make Triple Burst with these two. Using Pisty's effect. Bring back Gatorg. Using Gatorg's effect. Search for Lutry. Discarding Phalanx. And summoning the Koos to summon the Koos. Leviton. Effect. Equipping that Phalanx we discarded. Summoning that Phalanx we discarded. Make Borlode Savage. Using his effect. Equipping the Romulus. And now depending on if you had Remus or if you did not have Remus, things change. If you have Remus, you will now summon Remus to this zone right here, and you will make Elpie, turning these two into Heretic Seal. And then you will just synchro summon these two for a repair. Sorry, they all have weird names. And you will end with the Heretic Seal. But since we do not have that, we now have to make this dude. Make Elpie. Use this dude's effect. Bring him back. And then make a repair. Using Elpie's effect. For Goliath. And the basic unboard. I want to pause it right here I'm going to actually come back and just show what you would do if you had Remus instead, if you're more of a visual versus audio person. So I'll be right back. So this is going to be the same combo, but we opened Remus instead of just opening Ravine. So we'll go Ravine, add the level 4 lower Dragunity by discarding Koos, adding Ducks. Summon Ducks. Like I said before, this will be literally the exact same combo. So how do you guys like Dragunity though? Was anyone else excited for the new support like I was? A fun fact about me, this was the original structure deck is what got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved this as a kid. I didn't have phalanxes, of course, they were too expensive, and you know, as a kid I didn't know what a secondary market was. Yeah. Sorry for the silence. Kind of still learning this whole talking to a camera thing. Not even to a camera. Alright, and we are where we were last time. So this time we're in the same situation. Last time we turned this into LP and then made these guys Darkness Steel. But here we will activate Remus's effect, summoning him here, turning it into LP, turning these guys into a repair, turning these two into Erratic Seal, scaling this over here, and using LP's effect for Goliath. And this is what the end board looks like if you opened Remus instead of Ravine. Now with that, there's just only 2 more combos I want to show. Sorry if this is a long video, this is just everything that should probably be known. So I'll be right back once again. Alright, so for one of the last combos I wanted to show, this is the end board for it. and it's going to be probably one of the more awkward hands of the deck. Normally, if you open Ravine or Lance or any of those cards you could bounce for free with Zephyros, you're perfectly fine and comboing's easy. But what happens if you don't open up that easy hand, but you open this dude, who is the quote-unquote garden of the deck, because you normally want to summon him from the deck with the Xyz monster. So what happens if you don't open Ravine or Lance, but you open this dude? What can you do? Well, another Sentinus combo, for instance. We'll do Sentinus Tuner, like normal. And we're already going to be a little bit different than normal. So here we make Greatergs. Normally we add Baby Rock here, but instead, since we have this dude in hand, we're going to add Remus. And we're going to discard Leviathan. Now we're going to trigger Remus, and now we get Ravine. Now we have that bounce for Zephyros later. We're just going to do it now. We're going to Ravine, discard anything in hand, doesn't matter. And we're going to add another copy of Phalanx to our hand. Now we're going to activate Remus's effect to summon itself. And now we will make Romulus. Using Romulus's effect, we'll add Glow. We are now in a more normal-ish combo area. We'll activate Glow, add Mistletoe to the hand, special summon Mistletoe, using the effect of Mistletoe, equipping Gatorg. This is more simple now, as now we add Zephyros and discard the Zephyros. Now we will make Atum, and now we'll use Atum's effect. But since we can't summon Leviathan, we will just be summoning a copy of Kus from the deck. Next, we will now use Blackwing Zephyros effect, bouncing back Dragon Ravine, summoning back Zephyros. We will now be activating Ravine again, discarding that copy of Phalanx in the hand. And I'm just gonna, it doesn't really matter too much what you add here, it just needs to be something you're going to be able to discard later, so I'm going to add another copy of Phalanx. Now I will Synchro Summon for Barca. And we'll equip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Now he's 3,500, isn't that great? How does it matter? I'm going to be using one of the Kuses. Sacrifice for free link fodder for Heroic Seal. We'll be summoning a Phalanx and a Kus. One goes to Elpie. One goes to Pisty. Great, now we're here. And we'll just summon the Phalanx to summon the Phalanx. Now we'll use Pisty effect, bring back Gatorg. And we'll use Gatorg's effect. Adding Letry. And we'll be discarding the Phalanx we searched off of the second activation of Dragon Ravine. Next we'll make Savage because we have Phalanx and Gatorg. Yes, I'd like to use the effect. And we'll clip the one link we have engraved being Romulus. Now we'll use Leviathan, banish to Barca, because it was equipped with Mistletoe. Using the effect, equip a tuner. Effect of the tuner to summon itself. A repair with those two. And now we'll use Elpie to summon Goliath. And now we'll scale Letry. And that's what you can do if you open the brick of the deck. So you don't have to play Red Eyes Darkness Metal at all. And that's good, because he's honestly not needed as much anymore. Anyway, there's only one more combo I like to show. So, just like one of the other combos, there's two variants of this. It's not an amazing combo at all, but this is a hand you might open at some point, and I just wanted to show you all what you can do with that hand. If especially like these two are your combo players, and I don't know, everyone I've noticed like played against to open a hand like this didn't know what to do. So this is what I found out you can do with it, and it starts with normal summon Phalanx, special summon Mistletoe, and effective Mistletoe, equip Phalanx, and then special summon Phalanx. And now if you notice, we cannot make Gatorg at all, so sadly we have to go straight into Romulus. Romulus effect will trigger, and we'll add a copy of Glow. We'll activate Glow, adding another copy of Mistletoe. We'll tribute the Romulus, summon the Mistletoe. Use Mistletoe's effect, equipping the other copy of Mistletoe in the graveyard. Next, we'll use Glow, banish the Mistletoe, banish Glow, summon the Mistletoe. It will not get its effect to equip because he is not special summoned from hand. Next, we will make a Tum. Effective Atom. And we'll summon our normal target, being this dude, Leviton. Leviton's effect will now trigger, and we'll equip Phalanx. And Phalanx will now trigger to summon himself. We will make a Hulk with him, using his effect to summon a copy of Remus. We shall turn Remus into Pisty, and we shall turn Hulk and Leviton into Triple Burst. Using Pisty effect, bring back Leviton. Using his effect, re-equipping Phalanx. Using Phalanx effect, summoning himself, and we'll make a repair over here. Next, we will use Remus to summon himself back. He will get banished. And we will make spheres with these two. And we'll use LP's effect. This definitely is not the best end board in the entire deck, but it's better than nothing when you open those two. There's another small thing to do, so I will get that set up and I will show that to you guys as well. Alright, this is the last combo. It's going to be, once again, just these two. It's going to be just a little bit different. Instead, we'll be making Savage Dragon instead. So it'll start out like pretty much the exact same as last time. We'll do Phalanx, summon Phalanx. Yep, glow effect. Activate Glow, add back this dude. So this is where things change up just a little bit. So instead I'm going to turn these two into Darkness Steel over here. I'm now going to activate Remus's effect, summoning himself, and making an LP. We'll now summon Phalanx. Use this dude, bring back one of the copies of Mistletoe, and that makes a Borreload Savage Dragon. So, if you want to seal a sphere, Heretic Sphere, with a repair, there's the first way, or you can do this way, which ends on an Omni Negate. I think it all depends on what you're going against, of course. But with that, that is everything I wanted to show you combo-wise. I personally love Dragunity, and I just wanted to get all of these combos out there, even though I'm hitting almost 50 minutes, and I highly doubt many people are actually going to sit through all of this. But with that, for anyone who did stay this long, what did you guys think? Is there anything else I might have missed? Just let me know. And also, can anyone tell me how my quality of my voice is? I still feel like I'm talking too quiet, or if I'm talking too loud. Just let me know in the comments. But anyway, with that said, this was Dragunity combos, and I'm not trying to call anyone out, but Team X Sam, your combos weren't one card combos. Goodbye, my dudes.